Well, Mark, we knew it was going to be a difficult game, and in the end, it ends in 3-1 defeat. What did you make of your team's performance?
Very good. Yeah, I thought first half we were excellent and delighted to get in level and started really well and responded brilliantly to falling behind. That was important for us. And then I thought in the second half we just couldn't control or contain them in a sort of 15-20 minute spell. They were excellent, and the strong wind against us, they got right up the pitch. We played too many backwards passes. We couldn't get out of our half. And the quality of their attacking players just caused us loads of problems. So we weren't able to contain them, and the second and third goal made it a really difficult task for us. But in the end, the players have worked their socks off. It's always going to be a tough game when it was game 3 at the end of this week, the toughest one at the end probably. We've taken 3 points from 3 games. We're a bit disappointed with that because we felt we deserved a bit more out of Tuesday's game. But this was always going to be tough. And in the second half, when we chased it towards the end, had we converted 1 or 2 moments that we had, I'm not saying we had lots, it might have made it interesting at the end, but it wasn't to be. Lost to a really good side today, but I'm really proud of our side for what we've given this week and over the last 6 games, and that we've given ourselves a really good chance going into the final week.
Yeah, there's a tremendous atmosphere here against the team top of the league, and there was periods of the game where you could really feel that might, if you like, where I think for us to have any success, it was about getting through those periods. Key one probably near the start of the second half where they got those 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, we did that really well in the first half, and we were trying to do that in the second half, but we just couldn't. They took control of the game. They really forced the issue, and we probably got a bit desperate in our defending a little bit at times there and turned the ball over too easily. And when you do that against that momentum, it's really difficult to stay in the game. But the boys are giving everything they got at the minute, and whilst there's some disappointing moments in there, and it turned into a result that made it tough for us in the game, we stuck at it, we stuck to the task, we tried to get back in it towards the end, and we had 1 or 2 little moments that might have helped us. But yeah, they're top for a reason, 90 odd points now, and a real atmosphere and drive behind the team, and they've got another couple of home games to try and get themselves over the line and above some big hitters. So no real complaints. I think the better team won the game. I thought they were very good, I have to say, but I do think that we played a really good game and were as committed as we could be to try and stop them firstly and to try and carry our own threats. But we weren't able to contain them in that 20-minute period, which ultimately swung the game.
And I guess the big picture doesn't change too much. 1 point away from getting out of that bottom 4 and an exciting 7 days ahead.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter when it happens. We got 3 games in a week. No one gave us a hope in hell 6 games ago to be in the fight in the last week, and we're banging it. Most importantly, the players believe in the task that we've got ahead of us, so let's get ourselves ready for it. It's going to be a tough week ahead. 3 massive games against teams in maybe sometimes similar positions to us, certainly next Saturday. But the results were probably what we needed everywhere else today. The gap's no different than it was before the game. We've said for the last month, take it to the last week, and we have, and now it's up to us to go and attack those games.